Okay, now hello, welcome back everyone. Today I'm Kevin from KevMC, and what I have here is my Sony A6400 filming the Nikon AF600. Let me go focus in on this guy. Okay, so this is a bit sketchy essentially because of how tall this tripod is, and I'm on this Chinese tripod. Today I'm not gonna be filming on the Canon G7X because it's gonna be for the video. Yeah, so I bought this AF600 for like 100,000, which is about 0.70, I mean $7.5, but yeah, around there. So I bought this thing for pretty cheap, and this thing is, as you see, dead. I mean, it should be dead. I'm not sure if it is dead, but if it is dead, I'm gonna convert this guy to Sony E mount or LTM maybe if I can. Then if it does work, I'm gonna sell this thing off because I'm not gonna use any compact like this. I mean, I might use it for a while, but there you go. So first, I've gotta find a way to power this guy out with something other than the CR123A or DA, I think, or DE123, which is like a lithium-based substitute for that thing. So since I do not have any of those at home, I'm gonna be using this, which is this thing, I mean, takes 3 volts, yeah. So this thing is a 3 volt to non-rechargeable batteries, 3 volts on this circuit right here, which is the circuit board for the RC car remote control, and I'm gonna use that thing to start this guy and see if it actually works. Now for this, I'm gonna have to sadly take this thing apart because I can't really do anything about it, yeah. Because yeah, I have no batteries, and this thing has like 2 short terminals, which I cannot do anything, so I have to jump the inside by soldering it in. That might be not the best way, but that's the best way for me at least. So I'm gonna do that. So now let's first unscrew the lens cover right here, yeah. Cause the lens is, the person said he put a CR123A battery in, and then the lens got like jammed out. So I'm gonna see if I can do anything to put the lens back in its own housing. Now these should be the cover plates, which operate with this lever, I suppose. Let's see. See, that's the cover plate. And under this is some disgusting stuff, but I don't see how this thing would not want to go in. This is, I think, to toggle the cover plates, because this thing has no motor inside, and this is just some circuit board, yeah. Pretty rusty also, so let's put this thing back together again. This thing goes on this way. And these screws have a small O-ring, so make sure to put the O-ring back in when you screw this thing back in. Or at least one of them had, yeah, this thing had no O-ring. So I'm gonna screw this thing back in and screw the second one with the O-ring. The O-ring is a bit hard to use because it seems non-magnetic, so you'll have to like push it in manually. Wait, let's find a way to like use my tweezers, yeah. Where are my tweezers, yeah? Okay, I think go. Wait, let me go find my tweezers, yeah, because I'm not sure where they went. Let's see. Okay, I'm back and I found my tweezers, so let me go take this thing, yeah. So what you want to do is just take this O-ring and put this screw in there. Okay, nice. Now once you do that, you wanna, oh shit, drop this thing, come on. So once you do that, put the O-ring inside the screw, I mean put the screw inside the O-ring. So just wait, shit man, go, put this thing in and drop it on. Nice. Then screw this on the side of this guy. Next, I think that I'm gonna have to unscrew the body panels, cause I don't see any way out other than that. Yeah, let's see if I can open the film back so I can see one screw up here. Usually you don't have to take that screw out. Then I see what else? Flex cable. This is the panorama shield. There's nothing in there. Yeah. Okay. So I can see one screw up here. No screws on the top. One screw on the side beside the eyelet. And one screw behind the eyepiece. Beside the eyepiece. And so let's see, yeah. Let's unscrew the bottom ones first. Because I only want to access the battery holder before I actually jump this thing. And see if I can actually salvage it. Or if I have to like convert the whole lens. So this is connected with this, I think, maybe, yeah. Let's see. This is gonna separate from the battery bit. Let's see if I can actually help it by doing this. Let's see. This seems fused with this. Yeah, so let's try and open the side panel also. Because usually they have like a lip. Wait, oh shit. This thing is long, so this is long. This is this. This goes here, yeah. Okay. So then let's see if this thing has a lip. It does not. Okay. That's interesting, yeah. Seems like this thing might be fused to the front. I think so, yeah. So let's just try and unscrew this guy on the left side. On the right side. Dang it, this strap is disgusting and it's bothering me, so let's take it out, yeah. How the hell do you take this strap out? Okay, I'm here wrestling this strap. Okay. Now let's put this strap somewhere else because it's disgusting as hell. Then let's unscrew this side one. Okay. This goes on this side. And I'm pretty sure that you can just pull this front piece off. This bottom bit is loose. Oh no, this back bit's loose. So let's try and unscrew this guy. This thing's the back, yeah. This whole back panel is falling out. There you go. So, see, this seems dead because it's got this like ring around it. These buttons are rubber. They sit over here essentially. So this is this side, so I'm gonna put this thing like this. Then next up is I think me prying the front off if I can. Let's see. This is oh, I think I gotta pull this thing above that thing, see. Then let's see what else is holding it on. This flash should not be. The flash should not be stuck. Let's see. Let's see what's getting it stuck. This is free. Let's see. What else is hanging on? This is free. So it's stuck on this corner right here for some reason, yeah. Let's try and pry this thing or something like that. Get a flat screwdriver and pry this. Oh no, that's not gone well. I'm not gonna pry the board, but let's see. Something here I think is getting stuck. Okay, this is like the point that I have no clue what I'm doing, so bear with me, yeah? I can see no visible screw. Oh, I think it's on the inside of there. Let's see. Let's pull this film door open. And this is one screw over here. Let's try taking the screw out, yeah? Hopefully that helps. Nice. So then, let's pull this thing out. And the front cover is out. And this goes inside the back housing, yeah? Okay. Next to go is... what else? Oh, I mean, next you can see the whole lens mechanism, I hope, yeah. So let's see. This should go forward and backwards. This is solid because this is like the film holder. This, I'm not sure. This seems like I'm gonna like take the lens housing out first before I can see anything more. So let's try and do that, yeah. What are these keys for? I'm not sure what these guys do, but they do look pretty useful to an extent. This, I'm not sure. So I found no gears that actually do the focusing, so okay. Now let's dig a bit deeper, yeah. So for now, unscrew every single plastic bit that connects to the lens cover essentially. That. Then let's unscrew this side one. Let's hope this thing actually connects to the lens. And it does. Okay, good. So this, and what else? Oh, okay. For me jumping this thing, I can see the positive wire, but I can't really see the negative wire yet. I might be able to jump it on here, because this is black, and it's coming from around here, yeah, but I'm not gonna guarantee anything. Yeah, it should actually work, but I'm not sure, so I can't really do anything yet. This lens is pretty stuck. There's like this cover around it, it's like a rubber bit. Under this rubber bit is some... Also, this is it's only like some dust cover, and the lens mechanism is under this guy. Okay, so this lens retracts and protrudes from this rubber gasket. Let's try screwing this guy back in and like, what you call this thing? Jumping this thing, yeah. So let's see if I can do that. So first, we're gonna have to screw this thing back together. I'm gonna cut the camera and solder some wires to this bit right here, yeah? And this red wire up here, which goes up to here. So I'm gonna solder probably from here and here. I'm not sure. Let me go see what I'm gonna do next, yeah? Let's stop the recording first. Okay, and so now welcome back. So after jumping this thing, I found out that this thing is what you could call dead, yeah? So I cannot find a way to turn this thing on for some reason. I think the seller's just like playing with me, but I'm not sure about that also. So let me go extract the lens essentially, yeah. So this thing has a nice little cam system, which means that I should probably take the whole face off first. If you're gonna take off the face, you're gonna have to take off the cables, which I am gonna do. Yeah, this thing's pretty much dead, yeah, so let's do it, why not? What's wrong with these things? This goes over here. Okay, so yeah, let's go take this thing off. For the teardown, first I'm gonna take the screws out of the front face plate around here, yeah. So let's see what this does. This. Then beside is this. Then beside this is this. And I think I'm gonna go charge the G7X so I can actually get like a wider field of view for this bit. So yeah, okay, next. I'm gonna go pop the G7X on the charger for a while so I actually can get some wider angle shots, yeah. Plugging this in. Okay, it's charged. So then let's unscrew this side. See the top screws, yeah? Then going slightly down, you got this one. Then you got this one on the bottom, on the middle. Then I've got this one to take out. Then after that you have this. Then you have this. Once all of these are gone, you should be able to like lift the front fascia off. This thing wobbles but does not come off. This should just come off. In theory at least, yeah. Let's see. So let's peel this. Then there's this face bit off. Let me go try and pry this guy off, yeah. Let's pry this thing. This thing's what holds in the lens itself, so I think, yeah, so this is the rubber gasket. Then let's try and pry out the face thingy. And I think this thing's fused with this guy, so I'm gonna have to take the viewfinder off. To take the viewfinder off, you wanna have to take this whole top bit off essentially. So let's unscrew this. Then you have these two, and that should be it for the top, yeah. Shit, okay. So this thing's a bit front heavy when the lens is out, so you gotta be a bit careful of that. Go. Then you wanna take this top bit off if possible. Then you can pry this side thing off, I think, now. See? Nice. Then pry the blue wire off. And this protector thing just comes off, and now you have the lens itself. I think this bit drives the lens, but I'm not very sure, so let's see. It has to drive something, but it's not the lens. Okay. Next, this goes here. this goes here. So now this can probably just come off. Let's see. No, that's not coming off. This is the lens, and it should just pull out, I think. Nice. That's the whole lens assembly, yeah. And this thing connects to a flex cable which goes up here. I'm not sure where it goes, but it has to go somewhere up there. So I pull the film back out and toggle this guy. Yeah, so it comes out from here, yeah. So snip it off. That's gonna be bad, yeah, but let's see. So this, let's try and see what the lens can actually do while it's outside of the body, yeah. So this thing is held in by clamps maybe, and I think that this is for winding, but I'm not 100% sure, so you cannot make sure that my info is correct, yeah. So let's pull this thing out. This thing's got a spring, or just snap itself. Okay, so I got the lens out essentially from the camera, and this is what it looks like. Let's try and pry the blades open. Not possible. Okay, so then you got this. Not sure what this is for, yeah. Then this thing should have like a retraction mechanism, which I'm not sure how it works. I think it works with this screw thing right here, essentially. So then let's see how I can take the lens out. Maybe by opening this side housing thingy again for the second time in this whole teardown. Open this, then this should just pop out maybe, or fall from the back. What's this do then? This coincides with this, and then this has 0 screws. So will this go in and out or not? Not very sure. So how the heck do you want to take this lens apart? I've seen somebody do this, which is Miyazaki MS Optics. That guy's way better than me obviously, but I think I should be able to do it if he can do it. But I'm just not sure how. Let's try prying from this edge right here. Might actually help, might not help. Or maybe unscrew the lens itself. So let's try and see the lens protrudes here. So let's use vernier calipers. And let's see if the lens can actually just be removed straight out. Okay, gotta be careful on these small lenses because you can really affect the image quality when you damage them, because they're so small and only have like such small surface area. Then once you open this up, you should be able to see at least what's in there. So let's now see, and seems like this is the whole optical block. Okay, that's the optical block, which I've got to adapt, and it's very small. See? Crazy shit, man. Let me go try and wipe the back, yeah, because it has some blobs on it. See how well this will work. and it's pretty much pristine, I think. Let's see how well it looks under the torch. So let's wipe this guy off. Now wipe the back, yeah. I'm wiping the back out. You can see that there's some fungi on it, which is now gone. Nice. Good clean lens. It does have some etching, but not a lot. So I can certainly live with that, yeah? Okay, nice. So let me go put the whole thing back together again. I can only do this because the A6400 has like unlimited battery, so I'm gonna put everything back on video. Just put this thing back in. I mean, I'm still boggled by how this whole mechanism works, but at least now I can sort of understand it a bit better than I did. So yeah. Screw this thing back in. Then you want to screw this thing back in. The lens itself. Okay, then next you want to push this. You want to push this guy into here, I think. Okay, then you have this, which is gonna be a pin. They'll then go onto this guy. Oh no. Oh, it should not go in there. Okay. So let's see. This should go in here, I think. Nice. Then this is the flexible cable. Tuck it away so nobody sees it. Now honestly, I think I could have taken the lens out without disassembling the whole camera, but at least now I understand a bit of how the lens retraction mechanism works. So it's like in the Canon STM lenses where they actually use some threaded Archimedes screw thingy to like take the lens in and out. Push this, fold it in there. Nice. Now let's put this guy in essentially. Shit. Then once you do this, wait. Gotta like put that thing there, yeah. So let's unscrew this bit by lock, then push this in while at the same time not destroying it. Which is easier said than done, I think. But I think you gotta like pry this viewfinder piece up, then you can like push this guy in. Sort of like this way. Still impossible? Yeah, okay. Let's just pull the brush out. Just like that, yeah. Then let's screw this thing this way. Because it's broken anyways, it's not gonna turn on. So let's screw this brush. And live in a dustbin. Ah, shit. How's this so tight on there? I'm not sure. Let's take some pliers, I think, yeah, and like pull this thing off. Okay, so here we go. Let's push this guy in place. Wait, let's screw this thing out, yeah, so I can actually have it like retracted inside the body. Then let's push this thing in. Nice. Then let's see how much more retracted I need this thing to be, so that I can actually, what you call this thing? Like retract the cover thing. So let's pull the gear like this, and push this guy in. Wait, okay. This now should be enough, but it's still not closing for some reason. But I'm not really gonna care, so let me go screw everything in, yeah. Screw the top in. This screw. This screw. And this screw will have to go in. Just like that, yeah. And you have all these screws. This one. Oh yeah, I think I've got to put the like shroud thingy in first. Pull this out. Put the shroud in. Okay, yeah, then pull this guy up. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, pull this thing up slightly so you can actually push this thing down. The black cable is above the thing, so I can just push everything back in properly, yeah. Hopefully. Then push this rubber gasket back in. This might be upside down. Let's see if I'm... No, okay, that's the correct way. Just seat it back in. Nice. Then let's screw everything back in, yeah. So now I'm doing this pretty fast because I actually sorted the screws out before I took the whole thing apart. If you don't take the whole thing apart, then you're gonna have to be like reviewing your footage and like seeing where you put every single screw. For me, that's not very hard because I've put everything in order. And so last screw, yeah, this guy. Okay, nice. Now put the red wire up here essentially, so it doesn't like bother all the other bits. Actually, no, I think it went over here. So put it here. push it into there. Okay, nice. Now put the front cover back on. Forgot to put this rod in, but I'm not sure it's actually needed, so let's just put this thing in some parts pile or something like that, yeah. Or push it in here or something like that. There you go. Then tape it in so it doesn't flop around. Let's see. Let's get some tape. This thing's not gonna be used again, so this is gonna be enough. You don't need anything overkill for some display piece. Then you want to put this. Oh shit. Okay. Let's screw the top bits in. Then let's take this thing out first so I can actually clean the glass under this guy. I'm plastic. So it doesn't look that bad, yeah, when you see through the viewfinder, because this thing is a display piece. You want it to display things perfectly, but not. I mean, you want to display things perfectly, but not have. I mean, you don't have to like make them work perfectly. Then wipe that thing out. Push this whole thing back on. This thing goes first, yeah. So just push it here. Wait, let's wipe the viewfinder front. I mean back piece first. There we go. Good enough. And this thing's back together again. So let's see. I took this thing this way, yeah. So this is how I'm gonna do it. And last screw, don't forget where it came from, yeah. Okay, and so for the lens adapting, I might be using a new method, so I'm not gonna be 3D printing a helicoid, but I might be using some PVC pipe. That might sound odd, but it should work in theory, yeah, with one of these lenses. A 28mm f3.5, so hopefully this will work. If it does not, I'm gonna tell you. If it does, I'm also gonna tell you, yeah. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you like it, and goodbye. See you in another video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.